It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
My mom was watching videos of you last night.
I see. And that's why you reached out? Well,
I'm a big fan. I've watched almost all of your videos on YouTube. So I don't know how I came across them, but that's how I did. And my husband said, we need to get a hold of like an animal rights group or something. And I said, I know exactly who to contact.
It's pretty much just a barn with a lot of junk around it. And you can tell everybody knows who it is. And like I said, he's rarely there. One of my sons, we got a little video of the one dog up on top of her house barking and howling at us when she saw us, and her tail was going crazy. And my son took a little video on his phone, and one of my younger sons ran up to the fence, and that's how we found out she has puppies.
Around the world, wherever there are dogs in peril. Wherever there are dogs in peril, there are always dog saviors. Follow World Animal Awareness Society cameras as we uncover heroic scenes from around the world. People who can no longer stand by watching and doing nothing as innocent creatures suffer. This is the Dog Saviors.
Got you, Mama's got you.
Jonathon, that's Ariel, and that's Phoebe, and then we have 3 more at home. And she's got puppies.
Yeah, she knows our voices, so whenever she hears us, like she'll come out. And we found her. You could see her spine and her ribs, and she was unnourished and everything. But the second dog that we had found, she was a red hound, but she was a little bit better than the other dog. But when we found her, she had already been found for a week, but she was down there, and she got out, but we think that she chewed her rope or something, because she was down there and her tie out or whatever got caught around a tree, and some of our neighbors found her and cut her loose.
The one that's jumping up over there is the first one that we returned, and the dog warden, his name is Jarrett, was Jarrett at the time, and he said that he'd do anything to besides return her because of the way she looked, and it looked like she hadn't been fed for a while, so he was going to take her out of state where they feed them and nurture them, and then they go to good homes. But he's no longer the warden, because we found that out because one of his red hounds got loose, and it was down by the church running around, and my sister went to drop it off to the warden in River Hill, and it turns out Jarrett is no longer with the police force or the dog warden anymore. And so it was Jarrett's partner that came and took the red hound and then brought it right back here and returned it.
And so they said, like, if they knew who it belonged to, that they had to return it. But Jared, he did not want to return it because of the condition of
So we think he got fired because he wouldn't return the red bone.
Paulding County Sheriff's Service.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. Tom McPhee, World Animal Awareness Society.
All right.
So it's my understanding that these dogs have been here and are here all the time by themselves. That fella is in bad shape. His eyes, I was able to get close. His eyes are a mess. He's definitely emaciated. He has fleas all over him.
I can go get the warrants and all that, and
is it a process that takes very long?
Typically no. Drawing up a warrant doesn't take that long. Typically the dogs won't get put down at all. Usually they'll go to rescue, or they'll get they'll be seen by a vet, obviously, and then they'll get rescued out. So typically, so.
So would you agree that one dog that's living underneath that?
Oh, absolutely.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm Tom McPhee with the World Animal Awareness Society. What's your name?
With the world what?
Tom McPhee, World Animal Awareness Society. What's your name?
Not bad, yourself? My name's Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Any dog tags or something?
No, but there's some concern about a couple of the dogs and the condition they're in.
Well, let's walk on over here. I'll give you permission to go on over here, and you can see every damn dog you want.
Right now we're going to fly the drone to get a better understanding of what's going on the property. It seems a little perilous to make our way back here. And I'm on US 66 South, and we're uncovering a situation of abuse and neglect here at this, it looks to be a junkyard. It smells really bad. There's standing water everywhere. And these dogs, as you can see, are in very, very, very difficult shape. Look at this fella right here. So this guy's in awful shape. Hey, buddy. I'm currently back in Mandale, Ohio, and the dogs that were here at this location, a few of them have been relocated to Fort Defiance Humane Society in Defiance, Ohio. But we wanted to come and check on the rest of the dogs and see just what's going on. We're going to give you an update. This is Stacie Fedderke from Fort Defiance Humane Society.
We have so many applications. Okay, but if you don't hear by next to 5 puppies, but 3.
My name's Stacie Fedderke. I'm the director and humane agent in Defiance, Fort Defiance Humane Society. We've had a couple phone calls here, and I just reached out to the dog warden in Paulding County. He actually just left here, so the owner, Billy, has surrendered 3 of the dogs with a 4th one that should be shortly. They're back there, they're happy, they're eating right now, and they're awaiting our vet to see them. But after a conversation with him, he did request some help with them, and said that he's just got a few more than he needs, but now they're back here. He's surrendered them and trying to make strides to do the right things. Right now we just have them settled down, and we've got several animals that have had surgery today, so that's why we close that area off.
How long do you anticipate having these dogs not having any information on them at all?
We always keep dogs a minimum of 3 days. Always, no matter, even if they're up to date on everything, we always do that. We want to kind of see what's going on with them ourselves. But they will not be fixed today. They will be spayed or neutered next week. If everything goes smoothly, I would say a week from Monday, they would be available for adoption.
Help save a life today. Your donation will send the World Animal Awareness Society team on our next mission. From all of us here at the World Animal Awareness Society and WA2S Films, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.